Welcome to Sports Vision on WTMB. Joe Palo, Mike Cragen. We got Bear Cragen. Come over here, Bear. Bear, no Izzy, no biscuit, no chicken. But we've got Bear, and so that's what counts. So we got two dogs.
We haven't had a biscuit or chicken for a long time.
No, we haven't. But, you know, we need, hey, you know, speaking of chicken, but you know McDonald's got new chicken biscuits?
That's where they are.
See?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's where they're hiding.
You know, you wanted girls softball last week.
I know I did, and I've been waiting for a week.
That's all you kept saying is, what happened to the girls softball?
We got it, right?
Well, we have Walker Valley and Bradley, the final game for one and close to the final game for the other. And the boys, Bradley boys, were the last ones left in tournament action. Dropped a couple of heartbreakers. We're going to show you, talk about that anyway. And then we've got, of course, this is that election season. All that
what,
stuff
was 8 years ago?
8 years ago, we got some spoofs from 2000, and actually, of course, we'll remind you what that was all about later to kind of get you back in the mood.
But you know, we've been a winner for 8 years.
That's right. Nothing was more fun than 2000. 2004, there was a lot of stuff going on. But
we had Goofy on last couple of weeks ago. Remember him?
I do remember that. I do remember that. But listen, we've got to catch up with some sports first. Let's go back. This has been a couple of weeks ago now. Softball. This is Walker Valley and Bradley. They were playing at McMinn in the region tournament right there. And Leah Banks gets the base on balls for the Bradley Central girls. A pinch runner here, hovers gunned down, trying to steal second by Ashley Bain to get Walker Valley out of trouble right there. So they trot in, move to the bottom of the second. Walker Valley, number 44, Laurel Allen. She's going to reach on a bunt right here. Laurel comes across. There she is. She's safe, see umpire. She would swipe second base in, coming up. As she has a few wheels, too. Here comes Laurel.
It's kind of a different angle for this one.
Yeah, Thomas was in the outfield. But thank you, Thomas, again for getting.
He was playing right field?
Playing right field.
No kidding, with a camera and a glove.
He advances to third base, does Allen, on this pass ball right here. This is Walker Valley. Bradley at it again. Of course, great rivalry. Bradley kind of had the upper hand most of the year. Walker Valley looks like they're going to score first. And they do on this bunt right here. It's a bunt single by Sarah Spain. And good job right there as Sarah gets the run home. After two complete, Walker Valley lead at 1-0. We go to the top of the third. BC Alex Lewis singles to lead off the inning. And the ball is headed out there to center field as Thomas has the shot in from the outfield there. She sacrificed second base here by Heather Frederick. So Heather does her job. She's out at first. But she will be the tying run on as BC's Leah Banks going to rip a double into right center field. There's, look at that, coming right at you.
Thomas, does he get it?
Coming right at you. Oh, Thomas blew
Tommy,
it.
get the ball!
Thomas blew it. And
busy with the camera.
Banks brings the run home. That ties it. Thread ends. Tied at 1 after 2.5. Move to the bottom of the lowest show. Tied at 1, 2.5. Here we go. Move to the bottom of the fourth. Bain up again. It's been single to lead it off for Walker Valley. She puts one into the outfield right there.
This league played McMinn?
At McMinn, yeah. She is advanced to second base. And there she goes. She's there. She's going to advance to third base on this bunt single by Allen. So here she comes. There's the bunt. She's going to make a good bunt right there. She will be safe. Look at that umpire again. Almost going to replay the other one. So it's, and then Allen will take second base right here. So it'll be second and third. Just one out. So Walker Valley threatening here. Spain's going to bunt to load him up. Will not be able to advance, but Spain will. Well, she swiped second. We got to get her swipe second. Now Spain bunts to load him up. Base is full. So looks like Walker Valley going to score. But this pass ball right here is going to turn into an out for BC as no one comes home from third, but Allen will from second goes to third here. A little bit of mix-up right there. And she's called out after she actually touches third, and there's already someone occupying third there. So that'll be the second out of the inning. So Walker Valley, you're just going to see the umpire come up and call them out. The camera didn't get over on all that action. But that would be a big out. And Spain's going to take second right here. So it's now that it's unoccupied, but Banks will get a K to end the inning. Still tied, so Walker Valley blows a big opportunity right there. Bottom of the fifth now. Ryle is going to triple for Walker Valley. There it is. It's going to get by Thomas there in the outfield. But they get one under the third right there, but that threat is going to end again. So Walker Valley, another missed opportunity, and we are still going to be tied at 1 after 5. Move to the top 6 now. Whitney Brown downtown. Whitney Brown with a single for BC. So there's a nice single as Whitney Brown gets on the bag. Banks going to follow with a single. It's going to be first and second for BC after this hit right here. A shot up the middle, huh? Pretty good hit. So they're at first and second. Hilliard's going to advance both runners with a bunt, so she will get the bunt down as you need to on the ground, advancing both of them. One to third, one to second. She'll be out at first. Good job by Hilliard. Heather Lynn's going to bunt, and Walker Valley will get the out at home. So that will keep the game tied. So good play by Walker Valley right there. They get the out at home. Lynn, however, will steal second on the next pitch, but the throw is going to go into the outfield. So that will allow the run to score. So she's not out at second, but she's going to get caught off a second after the run scores right there. So, but BC takes the lead. So 2-1 Bradley leading. Bottom of the sixth, Allen is going to smoke a triple that comes right at you. Look at this. It's coming.
Tommy, Tommy
just ain't playing good out.
The ump even ducked.
Yeah. The threat will end there, though, as BC dodges another ball. 2-1 BC after six, top of the seventh. Runner in scoring position, Sarah Kirkpatrick will get a double to lead it off for Bradley. And a bunt single's going to make it first and third right here as Ellis will get.
Not for anything with Mike, but I would take Tommy out of the game.
I'd take him. But no further damage. No further damage as we head to the last at bat for Walker Valley, trailing 2-1. 2 out now. Banks completes the task. This is the last out of Walker Valley season with a K. And wow, what a game. BC gets away with a 2-1 win. That was the last game of Walker Valley girls season. And I'll tell you, they had some opportunities to upset the Bearettes right there. But Banks kind of kept them in, and some key hits, and some base running errors and stuff. So Walker Valley.
Tommy didn't come through.
Tommy didn't come through. So Walker Valley kicking themselves.
What they get for playing him at right field.
That's right. The guy can't play.
That's why he plays right field.
He don't play right field. But Walker Valley kicking themselves for that one right there. And Bradley girls would go on. They would then have to face Ray County, which would win the tournament. So that would make Bradley Central the second seed, and they went to Ottawa. And the Ottawa Owl ladies are tough. They're still in it, and they are going on. They beat Bradley. It kind of been a blowout, so both seasons there are over. We got some boys. I'm going to tell you what happened with the Bradley Bears right after this.
Dear Lisa, all my love, Johnny. Dear Belinda, all my love, Johnny.
Buying 24 roses is expensive.
What's your name?
Janine.
Buying 3, you ain't eating thick burgers for a week.
Dear Janine.
Double cheeseburgers, 2 for $3 at Hardee's.
Welcome back to Sports Vision on WTMB, and we had softball. We have any more softball?
Yeah, no more softball. That's it for softball.
That was it.
You got to wait till next year.
Gosh,
and
Mike,
then the base.
I've been waiting for.
I know. Been waiting, but you got some. You got some softball, right?
That was so quick,
Should've
though.
been
It was
your
5
fix.
minutes. 5 minutes and 31 seconds.
We've got some baseball, as Bradley turned out to be the last one in, and Bradley, of course, won or lost the heartbreaker there, and they had to go on to Red Bank and play. Yeah. And then the winner there got the home game, which Red Bank would eventually get. We'll show you that game. And Bradley, they would have to travel to Murfreesboro, Oakland. But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Bradley had to go to Red Bank because that's the way it was for the
Lions. And so I got that. And I don't
so
have
you've
softball.
got that. You've got the no softball. Got to talk about the boys baseball team. What a great year Travis Adams, the Bears, had this year.
Yeah, buddy.
Tremendous season, and a lot of them coming back. So let's take a look. What happened?
All right, here we go. Bradley Central, Red Bank, Lions, Bars, Lions and Bears. Oh, my. See who's going to be there. Well, top of the first, Senior Kleinert leading off. He wraps a base hit. Left side of Bradley Central threatens early in the ball game. Threat stifled, though, is a hit and run with Castile. Puts Red Bank second baseman right on the bag.
That would have been a hit any time.
To get Kleinert, and, of course, it robs Castile.
Nice job by Kleinert there. See him taking him out.
It robs him of a base hit. So Kleinert does his job taking out the second baseman, but Castile gets... So Bradley Central runner on second. He steals here.
Castile takes off.
Castile takes off. Timmy Lynn would get a walk, which makes it first and second. 2 down. First and second base. 2 down. However,
Red in.
Back out with so bad news at the bottom of the first. Emery for Red Bank. Cleanup hitter does just that. Shot opposite side of the field. That is worth 3 runs.
What'd you say?
I don't know.
Opposite
Three
field
runs,
side.
opposite side of the field. 3 runs for Red Bank right there. So a very good job by Emery and Henry.
Yeah, but we didn't like it.
No, we didn't like it,
No.
but it's a good job for him and for Red Bank. I mean, if you're a Red Bank with
But we're not.
blue
No, we're not. We're Cleveland.
we are Cleveland,
Bradley.
and we do have you, and we're Bradley too, and we're Walker Valley. Sack fly would add another little bit later on.
That was it, right there.
Is that it? All right, so Red Bank, big bottom of the first, leads 4-0. Top of the third down, Bradley Central battles back. B.J. Harper, Morgan, I should say. Did I say Harper?
Yeah.
Well, it's got Harper here, but that's okay. No, it looks like that. Leads it off with a single. Morgan then, after he gets a single, would swipe second. See that right there? Look at him take off. A throw down, doesn't get it. So runner in scoring position, and no, count 'em, no outs. So Morgan now, after stealing second, would now take third base as Kleinert grounds out, and the tape is what confused me, how it was all messed up there. Taylor Bryant would single, scoring Morgan easily. Morgan crosses the plate. Castile then, and now as in Rhino,
They're just going to say,
yeah, he
I'm
gets.
going to give you nothing.
Oh, are you kidding me? Why would you pitch to that kid? So he walks. It's first and second now. All right. Timmy Lynn would be, he gets pitched to, but guess what happens? The pitch hits him. Holy smokes, right in the back. Hit by a pitch. Bases are full with 1 out, 1 in. So Cole Brand.
He's up next.
He's up
the
there.
bases
So
full.
bases are full, so he walks.
There he is.
Brings home another run as Bryant comes across the plate. So you see him across the plate.
Red Bank says, hey, we need new pitching.
They do. So they make a pitching change. Successful. The next Bradley Central hitter goes down. They lead 4-2 now. Bottom of the third.
Here we go. 4-2 scoreboard.
You scoreboard first. We
Now, here we go.
don't have to scoreboard.
No,
Stop
bottom
confusing
third,
me.
bottom
Bottom
third.
of the third. Just sit there. Bases are full for Red Bank. No outs.
That hit.
A double play here. But Emery scores to make it 5-2.
There you go.
And where's Henry?
Emery.
I know, Emery and Henry. Where's Henry?
All right, this hit did something.
After a walk, a hit adds another Red Bank run. It's 6-2 now.
Good at it, something.
We can't even keep up, so we get him scoring here. Focus.
By the way, this was a rainy, foggy night.
say,
We were a little cold there.
As Corey used to say it, froggy. It's froggy outside. Another hit brings home another run. Red Bank, a runner gets hung up on the bases and is gunned down at second by Castile, but not a good inning for the Bears. Red Bank extends the lead 7-2. So you see the gun
But I
down.
don't like this part. This score doesn't.
So the kid can hit well, he can throw you out, and you know, what else? Come
He's
on.
going to UT. That's what.
That's exactly right.
And we're going to focus it. It's going to take us a long time to get this.
Get up to the thing.
It was foggy now.
Look how far the scoreboard is.
Way out.
Stupid Red Bank scoreboard. Top of the fourth, 2 down. Kleinert hits a lazy pop up to right field, and outfielder bobbles it. Kleinert heads for second base. Second is bobbled.
Kleinert says thanks.
Kleinert then moves on. He takes third base. Is he gonna go home?
Well, not yet. You got to let Taylor Bryan get up.
Taylor Bryant. There you go.
There he goes.
He doubles home Kleinert. Huh?
Yep.
Well, if he doubled him home, that'd be 2 runs. Castile not. Of course he got
Look at- Watch this. I'm probably they don't watch this. They just say, you go to
Yeah, yeah.
Look, they're not even,
walk.
he don't even get in there. They just say,
Because they're not going to waste the pitches anymore. They don't do that anymore.
No.
Just go. Get out of here. So they moves over to first base. So he walks. All right, so Timmy Lynn gets up. Timmy Lynn would walk. Bases are full now of bars. Bradley Central. Okay. But a strikeout would end the
ooh, too bad.
So now we're going to move on. You see bottom of the fourth, Red Bank. Threatening
Play it home
again.
right there. Bases
Bases
are full.
full, but force it home here. You see right there. Next batter, same result. Do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Right. Bases full, force it home, 2 down. Bears still give up
It's
one.
annoying when someone talks while you're doing your story.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't bother me. I just talk back. Wild pitch gets the runner in.
You would never do that.
Well, okay. We got. See, I talk so much between people talking. It doesn't bother me when they do it to me. Red Bank up 8, count them, to 3 now with 4 lead. Out.
Still don't like that score.
Top of the 5th. Cross. Don't cross him. He walks for Bradley Central. It's very
Cross.
froggy out here.
You gotta go down.
Cross
No, jaywalk.
Hey, that's good. That's good. Cross swipe second base. That was good. second base. And then guess what happens? You know.
He feels third.
He does. Third base right
And
now.
he's not kind of known for his wheels, but he gets there.
What wheels? Said that last week. He didn't have wheels. He's got feet, legs. After strikeout, Scoggins gets a red bank or RBI. RBI cross comes here across the plate, ground out, and there you go there. So we're going to move on to the bottom of the fifth, red bank. Runners on again, and this hit to left field scores yet another run. All right, enough with the red bank runs.
I know. It was sad.
A walk to Emery, because he's like the Castilla red bank, adds another run.
Actually, he's not that good, but he's good.
Well, he was good in this
He's not
game.
that good. Yep.
Score is 10-4 after 5. Top of the sixth, Castillo. Guess what?
He walks.
Again,
Hard to believe
with
that.
2 outs. But there you go. Bradley Central, though, can do no more. 10-4 going to bottom of the sixth. It ends that way. Bradley Central has to travel to Murfreesboro, Oakland to play them now.
And that was tough luck for the Bears. They just couldn't get the key hits when they got going, and they kind of gave up some runs they shouldn't have. And then they go up to Murfreesboro. Well, they had Murfreesboro, Oakland at home, which was heavily favored. Murfreesboro's always one of the top teams in the state.
Yeah.
Bradley's
Football,
leading
basketball.
4-1 in the fifth inning. In the fifth inning, they're leading 4-1. A bases loaded situation. Ended up getting a couple outs right there that were kind of fluke outs, I guess, and they don't score. Bottom of the ninth. Murfreesboro ties it up in the seventh. Bottom of the ninth, they hit a game-ending home run. Bradley's season, tremendous season, ends right there. Travis Adams, first-year coach, what a great job.
Did a great job, yeah.
And those kids, a lot of them coming back, like we say, great season. Had a chance to be in that state tournament and do some damage. It's just, baseball's a little different. It's who gets on a roll, and who's hot, and who's hitting. And who's
Travis comes from good loins there.
he sure does. So they got, anyway, tough ending to the season, but what a great season. We'll be back. We got an election season going on, too.
Welcome to Checking to Cash. Checking to Cash truly is about helping people. As a parent, you should never feel awkward about needing some extra money because something's going to happen. If you got those teenagers, now you're going to have to get a car. Well, there's car insurance, and that's not cheap. My favorite customer reminds me of my grandmother, and every time she comes into the center, I have to walk around the counter and give her a hug. That's what Checking to Cash is for, just for that crunch time in between paydays. My name's Victoria White, and I've worked for Checking to Cash for 12 years.
My favorite part of working with Checking to Cash is knowing that every day I'm going to help somebody in some way. I'm very involved in my son's school, in the community. I try to do as much as I can with his class. Come into Checking to Cash and I will be glad to help you. My name is Latoya Dennison and I've been with Checking to Cash for 6 wonderful years.
Helping you, it's all we do.
Checking to Cash.
Get up to $200 by calling the number on your screen. Always use payday advances responsibly.
Welcome back to Sports Vision on WTMB. So now we got the deal.
Hillary won one, Obama won one.
Yeah.
So this is all election. And if you all remember, Joe, you and I got highly involved in that 2000
Yeah, we
election.
did.
There were so many crazy things, and those of you too young to remember won't know some of this, but those that aren't, the pregnant Chads, hanging Chads. Chads were the little part of the punch hole that did not come out that was still attached.
People pushed the wrong
Yeah,
button.
and there was a ballot like this, and this was Gore over here and Bush right here. People said, well, Gore was the second name, and I punched that one, so that really should have counted for Gore. And they had all kinds of stuff. Florida people could not understand the ballot, it was that simple, folks, but they couldn't understand the ballot.
They don't make fun of Florida people. There are a lot of they're old and from up north.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
they
Retired.
even had you counting votes at one
I did,
time.
and they were trying to take it away.
And the whole scenario said 2000, been revisionist history, talk about the Republicans stealing the election. The Republicans won the count, then they wanted to recount,
Right.
but it was the Democrats that were trying to count all these funny things that
And
supposedly.
then what happened at the end, Mike? As a true Republican,
Well,
what did we do?
Oh, there was this real entertaining lady. I said this
We
real
took
quick.
care of
We got
business,
20
didn't we?
seconds, but I don't remember the lady with glasses,
Took care
curly
of
hair. Can't remember her name, but she was going, this has got to count, this has got to count. But she was always on TV, coming out publicly, bashing the Republicans.
We ended that,
Well,
though.
we ended that just like it should be ended. But you know who stole the election? It's coming up right here. Who tried to steal, unsuccessful as it was. But anyway, we will show you this. We
They
will back
started
next
it, we
week
finished it.
on Sports Vision, and enjoy 2000.
Have a
This
good
is
one.
stuff from back then. See how Joe and I threw out, good job, Chief. See how Joe and I threw out, have explained the playoff situation to you? We don't understand the election. You people don't. We're going to explain that to you.
We know everything.
Yeah, watch this real quick.
Whew, Mike, could you believe that last night? Man, mind-boggling.
Stayed up till 2:30.
Whew, 3:30. I was just watching and thinking, man,
Hey guys, what do you think about all this election mess? I mean, what is up with all this? I couldn't believe it. It's crazy. crazy.
Now we've got to figure it out. We know
You haven't figured it out.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, Rob, let us show you a little bit what we're talking about.
CNN couldn't even figure it out. You guys can figure it out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, look, you can figure it this way. Okay, you got Bush, all right? And Bush, you know, of course, Bush...
Bush is on this. Gore's right
you know,
there.
Put Gore over here. Okay, Gore's over here. Of course, you got Bush on this side.
Oh, it's in the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the United States.
Oh, I see.
Sam, you got to cut it. Well, you got to cut because you got the northern part, the
Which,
central
Gore
part,
took this up here.
Okay.
and of course the southern
Bush was
part.
all right in here.
So the way you look at it is Bush pretty much had major the central. Mike, now you talk about with Gore.
See, Gore, that was but of course the nadir factor. We can't forget that up here.
Right, the
Northwest.
nadir factor.
And then Gore was in the industrial states, Pennsylvania, New York, all those states went to Gore.
So it's like a graph.
Yeah,
But you know, Michigan here went to Gore, but some of the states up here had gone to Bush.
Right.
Because Bush, of course, you know, the vote was
Because of
swaying.
Nader.
Right.
Yeah, the vote was swaying.
Yeah, and these were kind of split here. And then, of course, this was sort of split here. But, of course, you know, Bush is from Texas, so therefore,
Exactly.
it's Bush all the way.
Right. And it completely eliminates the state of Florida, which really doesn't matter. So you got Bush all the way. That's the election, and that's how it went.
It's easy as tic-tac-toe.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate your question.
Thanks for your help, guys.
Yeah, no problem, pal. So anyway, I'd have a Chad on you.
By the way, did
And
you
where
hear,
is Chad?
Did you hear that McMinn? You set me up early. I might as
Yeah,
well
go
get
ahead.
this
Where
one
is
out of the way.
Chad?
I might
Where
as well
is
get this one
Chad?
out of the way.
Huh?
Look at this.
Chad's a punk.
I not only have a Chad. Get over here and get this camera real quick.
There you go,
right?
get that.
I not only have a Chad.
Right.
I have what you call
A hanging.
a hanging Chad. Back it up there so they can see that. Check that out. A hanging Chad.
See?
All right. Now you understand what that is? So we know that Chad has been hung.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Listen, football for fun is about when you see the little kids play. So that's kind of nice.
Yes.
All right, what do we got to go to? I think we're on to our first commercial break. But before we
Tell me
go,
something.
I just want you to know right now
Tell
that they
me
have
something.
decided that they are going to change the dictionary.
Yeah, they are.
Because, you know, the spelling of the word Florida, they have figured out with all this mess is really not correct.
Right.
So they're going to hyphenate it, and they're going to go like this. It's going to be spelled Florida.
Duh.
Okay? Florida. And we'll show you why in a little while, because I've got a proposal for a new Florida ballot.
Do you?
And I'm going to give it to you here after
All right.
I'm getting close up here. I'm going to show you the new Florida ballot that I do propose here. And here it is.
It's a good one.
This is one that everybody ought to get. Obviously, that's George Bush. If you're over 80 and you live in Palm Beach, I've got the solution. George Bush, Al Gore.
Yeah.
This is a bingo ballot, a bingo type card. We all know how well all you blue hairs read that, okay? Excuse me, I shouldn't say that, but I did.
You should not
All
say
right,
that.
George Bush, watch this. The arrow.
blue
Follow the
hair.
arrow. Punch here.
Huh?
B15. As for Bush, 15. Over here, Al Gore on G. Bingo. Right down here, punchline. George. G for Gore, I mean, not George. Fill in the bingo card.
I got it.
Punch it. Hey, come on.
All
Hey,
right,
that lady.
is the N for Nader?
The N's for Nader. And that lady, what do you want? There she is.
For McMahon,
From Palm Beach.
I want to vote again.
Vote
wanna
again
vote
for what?
Again. Now.
For what?
Now I want
There's
to
no revote. There's no rescore.
revote.
Face it,
I
Bradley
want
Whip
to vote
McMahon.
again.
Bradley
No, it
Whip
doesn't
McMahon.
happen.
And we're gonna
Get a lawsuit.
We're gonna get a new ballot, and we're headed to a commercial right here.
Yeah, we'll be back
I'm
right
going to
after
go
this.
jail.
Go to jail. I'm
jail.
sick of. And that was some great action there by the Truett and Cleveland girls basketball teams. A lot of good things to come there. Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How's your Chad hanging?
Right here. See, it's kind of to the right over here. Just it looks good right there.
It is good right
All
there.
right, here we go.
It's a hanging Chad.
It's a hanging
again.
chat, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, we're getting close, though. We are getting very, very close to having a good election. What's going on here? Poking. No wonder why the guy's getting votes in the Palm Beach County. Look what's going on here. She's punching her own Chads out.
I think somebody needs to grab her.
And punch her out.
Attaboy, you got it
Let's
now.
knock her Chad out.
All right, well, listen, don't forget, we are changing
Punk lady.
the Florida ballot for you people. It is going to be Palm Beach new ballot, a bingo card. There it is.
Who you for?
Right here if you're for George.
Who you
right here if
for?
you're for Gore. Here he is, the legitimate winner. Let's head on to commercial.
Oh. Being Super Bowl champion.
Thank you, Santec, and thank
you,
you, Checking the
Santec.
Cash, for sponsoring that.
One more for Gore. One more
Mike.
for Gore. One more. Two more. That's 2, 3. Oh.
Got a lot of nice girls.
Two more for Gore.
Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole.
You know, those of you watching know that I was raised in Florida, and being raised in Florida, they've asked me, because they said, we've got to get this thing done. We've only got so many hours to have all these votes counted. You know what I'm talking about. So they've asked me, since I, again, raised in Florida, if I would help out, and I said, surely I would. So the canvassing board has given me some vote cards here that I need to check out, make sure we got the votes just right, because we want to make sure that we got them right here. And so I'm helping out. I'm going to... This looks like it's another one for, looks like another one for that guy. But let's look here. Oh, easily. There's one for that guy there. They asked me to help out because they're trying to get this done. You know, we got a timetable and we've got to hurry up and, let's see, I can't. Is that a pregnant Chad? Is that a, I guess that's maybe, that one is, I think, no, that one goes there too. Be a pregnant Chad and this.
All I need is a vote. And if I can't find a vote, I'll steal one instead.
Hey, those are... Hey, wait a minute. You can't take those. Those aren't yours, pal. Those aren't yours. Wait a minute. You can't take those... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't grab these cards. You can't take my ball. You can't take my ball. Hey, come back here. You can't take my ball and the cards and the pregnant Chads. See, look at that there. The Grinch. Al Gore, how he stole Christmas, how he stole the votes from Florida is what happened there. You saw him come here, and he took them. I'm counting them, and he took them. I had the cards and the pregnant Chads, and he had his little stack, and he took those, because he can have those. There was a stack there. It was a little, and this was a big stack. And he took that stack, which are his, and then he took the big stack that were Butch's.
No, come on.
There's a 537 votes right there.
Bush?
Huh?
Butch's or Bush?
I know him as Butch. He's a friend of mine.
Okay.
And he took them.
Bush.
He took the Butch's. He took...
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you